Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Koala English Podcast, where we help you understand how English is really spoken in everyday life. I'm David.
And I'm Jade. Today's episode is all about how English speakers talk about situations that are easy, manageable, or simply not worth stressing over.
Exactly. Native speakers don't always say easy or simple. Instead, we rely on a range of expressions that communicate comfort, confidence, and reassurance.
By the end of this episode, you'll know how to describe low-stress situations in a more natural, advanced, and fluent way.
You know, Jade, I've noticed that when people want to say something is simple, they usually just say easy. But native English speakers have a lot more ways to express that idea, don't they?
Absolutely. And it changes the whole vibe. Saying easy is fine, but expressions like no cause for concern or no worries make you sound much more relaxed and confident. It's almost like you're saying, "Hey, we've totally got this covered."
Yeah. And I've seen how using these phrases can make conversations feel less tense, especially when people are stressed out or overthinking a problem.
Totally. Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, these phrases shift the attention to reassurance. That's something a lot of learners miss. They get so stuck on easy and forget about the emotional side of the language.
Speaking of the emotional side, I love how certain words can change the whole mood. Take minor and negligible. They make any problem sound tiny, almost unimportant.
You're right, and I think that's what makes these words so powerful in the workplace. If you say, "It's a minor inconvenience," you're telling everyone, "Let's not make a big deal out of this." It's almost calming.
And negligible is even stronger. When you say something is negligible, you're basically saying it's barely worth mentioning. Like, the price difference was negligible. It takes all the pressure off.
Exactly. And by using words like these, you instantly sound more fluent and in control. They help you sound less emotional and more professional. That's gold in meetings or emails.
That actually reminds me sometimes it's not about your own feelings, but about making someone else feel better. English has so many ways to reassure people, right?
Oh, definitely. Phrases like, "It's nothing to lose sleep over," or "It's easily resolved," instantly lower everyone's stress. They tell the other person, "You can relax. This is all under control."
And it's such a difference from just saying, don't worry. These expressions are like a gentle pat on the back, especially in customer service or leadership roles.
Yeah, it's about being confident without sounding cold. You're not just giving information, you're creating a calm atmosphere. That's a real skill in English conversations.
Funny you say that when something is super easy, people love to say, it's a piece of cake. It's such a classic idiom, but it never gets old.
And what I find fun is how you can blend it with more advanced words. Instead of just saying, "The test was easy," you might say, "The test was straightforward, honestly, a piece of cake." It instantly makes your English sound more natural.
True. And advanced speakers usually avoid repeating easy too much. They'll go for straightforward, undemanding, or something like it's well within my comfort zone.
That's the trick, choosing the phrase that fits the situation best. Saying, "This shouldn't pose any significant difficulty at work" sounds way more professional than, "No problem."
I've always loved how these expressions change depending on where you are. For example, American English leans into optimism. Phrases like, "We've got this," pop up everywhere.
Meanwhile, in British English, understatement rules. Even if something is tricky, someone might just say, "It's perfectly manageable." It's like their secret way of staying calm.
But then Australia takes it to another level. People there are so chill, they'll say, "No worries," or "no dramas," even when things are a little chaotic.
Exactly. And if you use those phrases, you not only sound fluent, but you fit right in wherever you are. Makes English feel a bit like a global comfort language, doesn't it?
So, if we put it all together, the key to sounding confident in English isn't fancy vocabulary, but picking words that add the right emotional tone.
Right away, that makes a huge difference. For example, changing "it's easy" to "it's relatively straightforward" or "it's a minor issue at most." Those little tweaks instantly upgrade your communication.
And the best part is, you don't have to memorize a ton of idioms. Just getting comfortable with these phrases will help you connect in meetings, customer calls, or even with friends.
Totally. Try picking one of these expressions and using it in your next English conversation. You'll be surprised at how much more natural you sound. Can't wait to hear how it goes for everyone.
If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future episodes where we break down real English in simple, practical ways.
Thanks so much for listening to the Koala English podcast. And we'll talk to you again very soon.